California, and the other a fantasy that you made up. My gosh, look how small they are.
Well, they're at a different level. The audience is actually about...
Are they less important than we are?
There could be a case to be made for that.
Wow, so they're stuck down there and they can't grow up.
Well, they're about as tall as we are, I believe. They're just 5 feet lower than us currently.
Are they growing out of the ground just like the papayas do at the papaya farm in Ojai?
I've never been there. I've never seen that particular episode of it.
Well, have you ever been to the Walnut Festival down in Raspberry Creek? Look at these people!
Yeah.
They almost look like Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Are you farmed here?
Yes, sir.
You're farmed here. Now, what is your name?
Dallin.
I want to get down here and see what you're all about.
Oh, be careful, Huell. Don't
Wait a second, hold on. You mean that I have to be careful? Now, why is that?
Well, you might...
Now, it's almost like you didn't want me to have this here to talk to.
Yeah, the microphone, I have one in front of my face.
He has a microphone of his own. Well, why don't you put that one in my face? Wow! Look at this.
So now, Huell,
Oh my gosh, this is almost like we're both doing a show.
I want you to be careful. I don't want you to hurt your ankle like I hurt mine. So if you're going to step down there, don't...
Now wait a second, that's not the way your ankle's always supposed to be?
No, life goes through many changes and things evolve.
Look at this. It's just at the bottom. It's right here at the bottom of where your pants are.
It's located in the same place, but I now have a cast on it.
So wait a second, what happened to this one? It looks so strange. Well, hey, help me there, folks.
It looks normal. It doesn't look strange.
Wait a minute, that is normal and that is different.
This is normal, this is abnormal, yes.
Now what I want to know is what is it about human folks that decides something is normal and something isn't?
Yeah.
Maybe you can help me out there, Dallin. Is that your name?
Yeah, he's got a normal name. You may as well tell you why.
Oh my gosh! Now I can just come down here and just be here.
Yeah.
Look what I am now.
Look what you are.
You feel heavy down there.
Do I?
You just feel like, you almost feel like dirt, but a little squishy down here, too.
It's the water weight.
Oh, boy. So you're made of water? Look at this. What is that? What was that bright light there?
It's my wallet.
It was a wallet.
I think someone's taking pictures, Huell.
Pictures?
You know what a picture is, I'm sure.
Well, sure. I've drawn pictures of the sun, and I've drawn pictures of crayons jumping outside of a raisin box. What was that picture? You're drawing the same picture as I am. Now, it does look like down here you folks are just folks then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can talk too. My gosh, did you learn how to talk or did you just always do it?
Oh, I learned.
You learned to talk and here you come down. Now, why weren't you talking the whole time then?
I don't have one of these.
You don't have one of these? My gosh. I almost have to take this to everybody and make sure they can learn how to talk.
Yeah, by all means, find out if everyone can talk.
Now,
We got some time.
how is it that you are also here?
I have no idea.
He has no idea. What is it you do here? Is this your job to just sit here and make sure this thing works?
Sure.
What is this?
That's a monitor.
This is a
Huell.
monitor.
Yeah, that's so we can hear what's happening on stage.
So you can hear what this is out here. That is fascinating.
Is it?
That is fascinating. Look, it's another picture.
Wow.
Now, who in God's fuck are you?
What? Please don't agitate Huell. I fear the bright lights are setting him on edge.
It's almost like I'm trapped down here,
Yeah, it
but
is.
I almost did this to myself.
Dude, you really did. If you need to get back up, there's stairs over there.
I can go back up the same way that I came
Oh,
down.
can you? Can you come back over here?
Oh. Now what is this here? It's like there's this here, and then there's that out there with all those folks, but what is it in between?
In between there's air.
There's just air.
Yeah, there's air in between the floor and the stage.
Well, no, I wanted to get talk to what's going on now. What is all this? Is this more of you?
That's my body. That's my lower.
You have a body like I do.
Of course I do.
Now, do you roll around and wrestle your body on top of folks like I do sometimes?
I don't think I do.
Oh my gosh, now I want to thank you right now. There he goes, folks. Now you just move around here helping folks.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help
So
out.
you're just a helpful piece of pie then, huh? Now what is it you do down here in the District of California?
No, I don't live here. I'm from California.
You don't live here. Do any of you people live here?
Yeah, who lives here? There's plenty of people who live.
So you're different than they are. It's almost like you might be scared that they try to eat you or run you out back to the moon or wherever you came from.
No, I'm actually from California.
You're from California. Oh my gosh. You're a fan of that. You've seen what I do? How?
So TV.
Wait a minute. This is on, Louise, this is on TV. Get a shot of this right now on TV. Hold on a second. Now, why do you have this thing out of your mouth hole and not me?
That's a microphone.
It's a wired microphone.
It's a wired one. Now, who are all of this?
I'm Kurt. My name is Kurt.
Your name is Kurt.
And
You
you-
have names then. Hi, I'm Huell Howser.
Huell.
Hi, everybody. I'm Huell. I didn't meet half of you down here. I'm Huell Howser. What is your name?
Brian.
Brian! My gosh, I've never heard that today. What is your name? Adam. Boy, oh boy. That's the first name, ain't it? So wait a second. If you're Adam here, then what happened to Eve? She's back home, just chewing on apples and sucking on serpents? Boy, oh boy. They do it right down here in the district.
Is that how you think the creation myth goes?
Now, what is the creation myth?
You just said yourself, eating on apples and sucking on serpents.
Well, that's sure. That's what I pieced together from all my questions.
You know, Huell, how human beings were made is what he's talking about. How we all came to exist.
Well, I thought, I figured that we were all just sort of put out there, and then we came out, well, there was a garden, and well, here we are.
It's a little more complicated than that. I mean, it depends on what you believe.
It depends on what you believe.
Yeah.
Now, what is it that we believe down here?
Well, Huell, a lot of people believe that,
Wow.
that there's a man in the sky who made us all, who's looking down.
Well, I want to talk to him. How do I get up there? Where is he? Where is the man in the sky? Who is that?
He's up in heaven, and the way you talk to him is you pray.
You pray. Now, wait a second. You mean you can't just go talk to him like this?
Yeah, not with a microphone, although I guess you could
Oh, well,
pray
that
with him.
sounds boring. I would never pray to anybody then. Unless I can put a microphone in his face. What is, oh my gosh, folks. I almost just automatically sat on this because it looks like that's what it's for.
That is what it's for.
Yeah, it's a stool.
Wait, that was just here for me?
Yeah, I'm inviting you to sit right now if you like.
But how did this get here so perfect to just be sat on? The only thing I've seen that good for sitting on was just a couple of friends that came over for the weekend.
I don't know if I want to know what you're doing on the weekend, Huell.
Well, I'm mostly painting pine cones and telling poetry stories about my cactus plants. So wait a second, who put this here
I put
and
it
made
there.
all this here?
I put it there for you. I want you to sit down. I
So
want to
you're
have a
almost
conversation
like
with you.
a man in the sky yourself then, looking out for me.
Sort of, yeah. I guess you could sort of consider me to be your guardian angel.
You're a guardian angel. Well, why aren't these people sending you money all the time?
I They kind of did. They bought tickets for the show.
Why on earth did anyone buy tickets to that show?
Good question.
They may be asking themselves that right now.
Oh my! So it's almost like this is disappointing to them in some way.
I don't think so, right, crowd? We love you.
So they love this. They love what's going on here.
I guess so, yeah.
That means that we gotta be nice to them also.
Why? Would you not normally be nice to them?
Well, no, I'd go through and pick out the good ones from the bad ones and make sure they all know I'm in charge.
What do you do with the bad ones?
Well, I make them tie up my bootlaces and then untie them again until I get tired of it.
I don't think that's a question. I don't know why you're sticking the mic in my
Well, I just wanted to know what happened and maybe you could weigh in. How did you do your shoe?
I hurt my foot. Have you ever
So he hurts his foot and then he puts the shoe on.
Have you ever had an injury, Huell?
Had an in? Well, sure, yeah. Fell out of an airplane.
Tell me that story. I don't think we've ever talked about that.
Well, sure, I was flying from Santa Monica, California, all the way to Palm Springs. And then what do you know? Oopsie daisy, the thing went upside down and I just started flying.
Were you in some sort of a biplane where you had an exposed head?
Well, sure, yeah, I was there. Well, there was an old aviation festival and we were trying to get an interview with the Blue Angels.
You could do that on the ground before they take off.
Oh, no, you can't because they're up in the air along with God. And we're trying to fly up there with my microphone held out.
Sure.
What's going on up here with you? And I guess we lost control and I just fell all the way down out into a shoe factory.
Kind of a soft landing then, the shoe factory? I mean, not to steal Sully's joke. I'm sorry. Sorry, Tim.
Well, no, that's
I gotta call Piston.
Which Piston?
Who is Piston?
He's my Weathersfield guy.
Oh,
Steve Piston.
Oh, there's a different guy.
Hey,
Did you fall out of an airplane too?
Check out the laces on my shoes.
Look at that! Look at this! There's no laces on that. How do those go on and off, or do they just stay there?
They slip on.
They slip on, and do they slip off?
Yeah, of course.
My gosh, that must make you tired.
No, it's easier. You don't have to deal with laces.
All day long, slipping on shoes and slipping them back off. Boy, oh boy. That sounds historical then.
Not so much. I put them on in the morning, take them off at night.
Wait a second, you mean you don't put them on at night and then just dance around in them?
Really? Are you up all night, Huell, normally?
Well, sure, I haven't slept in about 12 or 14 weeks. I don't know.
What's been going on with you? Are you on some sort of drugs, or?
Now, I don't know. What is a drug? Is that like a good old-fashioned muffin?
Some of them are, yeah. I mean, depending on what you do. There's organic drugs, there's synthesized
Well,
drugs.
I'll have a treat now and then. I'll get a chocolate-covered cricket from a farmer's market down in Los Angeles. Or sometimes maybe I'll go to Eureka, California, and maybe just try one of the little moving rocks.
Moving rocks.
Well, sure, they have little moving rocks. They're almost chewy little moving rocks, and you put them on, and then everything starts moving.
Hence the shoes and up all night. And
Sure, oh boy, and you can go all the way out to Lone Pine, California. Y'all been out there before.
Surely.
My gosh, I'm almost starting to see them moving now, like it just almost sounds like a sunburn.
All right, Huell, don't get agitated. That's all I ask,
What do
okay?
you mean that?
Please, we're friends here. I know the bright lights are... Stop
Are
shooting.
they all taking pictures of me from heaven? Is that what God is doing in his little shithole?
Please, Huell, it's not... I just want you to calm down. I want to have a nice
I
show.
don't like your tone. I'm Huell Howser.
I hate when you get like this. I hate it.
He touched me. He touched me just like the doctor did.
Which doctor? The doctor who birthed you?
Well, no, I wasn't birthed by like normal people. No, I was cut out of a milk carton.